Good morning and welcome. Welcome to my live stream. We're going to fight CPS with your host, Bob Pace. It's July 1st. Wow. 3 more days into our 4th of July. Wow. So this is now Tuesday, 1st of July. I am here. Seems like I always seem to make it somehow. A lot of times I think I'm not going to make it this long. But anyway, I've been doing this live stream now twice a day, 7 days a week for 21 months. Since October 2023, I started doing this. This is an active group that comes in here and helps one another, helps each other, and it's totally amazing. You guys are here to get your children or to keep your children. And you're faced with a government entity, a federal government entity that's found in every county in every state. For instance, in North Carolina, there are 100 counties. So there's 100 different CPS entities. I call that the child protection system. Each one of them will have a different name. Department of Children and Family Services, DCAS, Department of Children's Services, CPS, Child Protection System. But I make it simple. I just call it CPS. So, where the name is, we're all talking about the same thing. It's an entity that was created by Congress in '62 that social workers in the social services would protect their children from abuse and neglect. Also, they're supposed to do what's called family reunification if they find it necessary to break apart your family. That's the sad part when they have to break apart your family. That really is. Um, that's really hard. I too am a victim. My life has been destroyed by CPS. I've been fighting for 15 years. So I know the feeling and the desperation and the emotions. I still feel it now. I'm not an attorney. I'm a loving father and a husband. And I want to help you by relating what happened to me. Now, I've created 5 rules about CPS. Real quickly, one, you need to have an attorney, the right kind of attorney. 2, you need to document everything. You need to create what's called an incident log, a timeline incident log. 3, you got to say no and not let them in your home. Don't talk to them. You don't have to. Don't give them up your children. 4 is research the internet. Know the right way to look up something about CPS. And 5 is make copies of important documents and have them with you at all times. Those are the simple things I've come up with. And if I had followed them, I would never have my children lost. I made the mistake that you all seem to make. You trust something. You open a door or you talk to them, and it's wrong. Also, you need to look into having some type of legal insurance. Yes, you heard me right. Insurance, because you cannot pay. I had money, but I did not know the magnitude of money that's needed to fight CPS. But if you have legal insurance that could pay for your attorney, legal insurance is like car insurance, medical insurance, whatever. You have legal insurance. No one thinks about it. No one thinks about it. Not only that, you could have other legal problems. Maybe you need an attorney for something else, real estate law, or immigration. Um, there's lots of things where you'll need an attorney. So having legal insurance is a real smart idea. And you just call up, you just look it up and research it, and you'll find it and get 3 quotes. And then you look at the one that has the best services for the bang for your buck type thing. It's hard. It really is hard to think about all the things there. But I wish you're taught that it's sad that life skills are not a part of our education. I think everybody, no matter what age they are, should go through an hour once a day, 5 days a week during their education period, from preschool to preppy K to kindergarten to elementary to middle school to high school to college. There should be always an hour a day, 5 hours a week to talk about life skills. And these life skills could be lots of things, like how to combat bullying when you're in elementary school. When you're really young, maybe in preppy K, preschool, you'll learn about not talking to strangers. There's lots of life skills. In middle school, learn about dating and relationships, and even learn about sex and whether drugs or smoking is good for you and stuff. In high school, of course, there's more dating, talk about marriage, talk about CPS. I wish I had learned it. And right now, I have no idea what degree of problems you may have with your case. Now, one of the things that that you can do in this live stream is you can text me a message and I can respond back. Other people are in this room, they can help. So when you text a message, make it in the form of a question or comment about CPS. Please state your first name, your city or county, your state, and your country. Yes, we have people from around the world. I have 23 countries, including the U.S. Also, please tell me about your CPS case from the beginning to where you're at. You always do that the first time. But that is really important to do that. Really, really important. Now, I want to talk about topics that would interest you. So all you have to do is say, Bob, I have a question, and ask me, or pick out a topic or something there. Pick out a topic. Now, people come and go in this room. I have a group that I consider a family that come here regularly all the time to get encouraged, to get support. And I want to do that. I want to do that. Now, you can listen to a lot of my live streams. They're all pre-recorded. Oh, not pre-recorded, I'm sorry. They're live, but then they're recorded for later on. If you miss it, that you can follow up on that. And I pray and hope that you all are able to get your children back and not have them take your children and have your family back. But you have to understand that CPS is a really complex entity. They are corrupt. There are rogue ones. You don't know which ones are good, which ones are bad. They're not there for the interest of the children. They're not there. They're not interested for you. They have found out that money is more important than it is to help out families. And they're supposed to help out families. But it's really hard. It's really, really hard. Because you need, as I say, rule number one, an attorney to navigate somebody who can combat against them and so forth. Now, I have an attorney that I work for here. His name is Vincent W. Davis. He created this live stream. He also does a lot of his free time to help you all. He's a powerful attorney. He's been fighting CPS for 39 years. He's licensed and schooled in the area of juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. Those are the three areas of law that you want to cover. It's very complex. Now, he once was a foster child himself, so he knows about the foster system. And he's also a trial attorney. He can also do civil lawsuits against CPS. After your case is done, he can sue them for violations of your civil rights or your constitutional rights. One of the common ones is perjury. In my case, my social worker lied. She was caught in court lying. And you can sue them. And he does that. He's sued them for millions of dollars. Now, he's home based in Arcadia, which is in LA County, California. Typically, his retainer for LA County, just in California, locally for his office, is approximately $5,000. It varies from case to case, how complex, how long the case has been going on, and where it's located. For instance, a couple called in and wanted them to come and represent them in Georgia, Atlanta. And his retainer is $125,000. And that is to cover some extra expenses. There's flying there, there's ground transportation, accommodations, and food, and also to get a license. You know, you have to have a license to practice law in every state, and he doesn't do all 50 licenses, but he'll get them as needed. But he's the best. So if you want an attorney, he's the best. I suggest you talk to him and two others. You should try to get 3 quotes. I always have this rule about anything in life is 3 quotes. If I want to buy a TV set, I get 3 different quotes. You know, when I shop for a car, I get 3 different quotes. So with that being said, you can, rest assured they meets the criteria. Now, besides texting me a message, you can also be a guest on my live stream. Hello, Leica Hetzelberg from South Africa. Sure can, Leica, you can call. I'd love to hear from you. For all my listeners right now, I have Leica from South Africa. And before you do, just give me 1 minute here, Leica. To be a guest on the live stream, please email our show producer, Grace, with the day and time you want to be on our show. It's 14 live streams to pick from. You just say, I want to be in Bob's Saturday morning show or Bob's Sunday night show or Bob's Friday morning, etc. My times are 7 o'clock every night, Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast of California. And my morning shows are 10 o'clock during the weekdays, Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. So those are the times you pick. So please email Grace at vincentwdavis.com with the date and the time you want to be on the show. She'll tell you the rules, such as no eating or smoking, and also she'll say she'll try to help you with your video and camera. No names of children, judges, or social workers, and no profanity. Anyway, I want to put my number up so that Leica may call in and give me an update. She's a mother from South Africa. And here's my number, Leica. You can call in right now, Leica. Let me make sure my call is there. Um, um, yeah, I'm calling. Bear with me. Sure, it's okay. I just need support. The only people who understand is the family on this channel. Wow. I feel very honored. Leica, I feel very, very, very honored. Um, I'd love to hear from you right now. Now, I think Leica is from the province, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I think she might be from the Eastern Cape. I always get confused. Um, Let me see here. The Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. I've been to the Western Cape. That's where I've been to lots of trips there. Let me see here. That's my number, 626-698-0990. Now, Leica is in country code 27. So you need my country code is 01. Is 01 is my country code.
Hey, Mr. Bob, this is Terry. We talked before. I was just calling to ask you some questions. I forgot the information that you gave me to give to you before I could get 15 minutes with your attorney. So I was just calling to see if I could still.
Hmm.
Hi, my name is Heather Key. I am calling to get advice on my CPS case. Um, Please give me a call back at 9370.
Good morning or good evening, I should say to you in South Africa. Yes, I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm so glad to hear from you. I've been trying to. Are you in the Eastern Cape? Is that where you're located? Okay. You're in the Northern Cape, the Northern Cape? Northwest. I see it. I see it. I'm looking at the Northwest Cape. I've never been there. I've been to uh, uh, the Western Cape. That's where I've been. I've been there to Durban, there in Cape Town, and so forth. There, but okay, yeah. So you're at the Northwest Cape here. All right, that's okay. That's all right. You got yourself together now. You okay? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I know it's hard. It is hard. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. What's the latest? What's the latest? What's the latest, Leica? What's the latest? For all that you're listening right now, we have we have Leica Hetzenberg from the Northwest Cape. I mean, not North, I'm sorry, the North Cape, Northwest Cape. Got it. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And good morning, Cruella. Yeah, right. Cruella, who calls me also Uncle Bob. She's from Oxnard, California. She's a mother of two boys, and her father won't give her two boys, and her brother is trying to evict her out of the home where she was taking care of her mother. Her mother's missing. And I know that Christina Reynoso is helping her with a complaint. So welcome, Cruella. So now we have Leica here, who had a horrible, horrible experience with her child, who was molested, I should say is the right words. And it looks like the local authorities don't believe you and don't want to do anything about it, right? Yeah, I know. I know, sir.
It was to you.
Right, right. No, there's, yeah. Yep, right. How about you're right. How about a terrorist? A terrorist looks like a normal person. A terrorist does. It's hard to tell who's a terrorist, who's a pedophile. How does a criminal look? You know, a bank robber or anything else. So you're right. You're right. It's really hard to tell. So yeah.
Figure off. Because nothing comes. Everything is just smooth and it's heaven and everything is just a work. Life doesn't work that way. Okay, but I'm so sorry that I didn't know it, you know.
Right.
So I was let me just recap the people in 10 seconds that what happened. My child told me what happened after we broke up. I went in shock and I had to keep myself together because I cannot fall apart in front of my child now. And I was the one who went to the police. I was the first person. I was the first person who went to the welfare for support. I was the first person who went to the crisis center. I went to 6 organizations. At
Right.
the end, I went to Childline. Nobody did nothing. And I said to the welfare after a week, I didn't hear from them because I needed counseling for my child, firstly, and then counseling for me too, how to handle the situation. Because I want to do damage control now. I want to try and take away as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Right.
But also, you understand me. So after a week, they didn't come back to me. Then I phoned. Then I told me the welfare now. They told me that they did went to the police and the police are busy investigating. There's nothing they can do now. And I said, but that's not what I asked.
Right.
I asked for emotional support and counseling. You are the welfare. You're supposed to help me. I'm reaching out for help. And somebody did warn me I must not go there, and I didn't listen. So I said to them, because they said it's first in the police hands. So actually what they told me is, handle it yourself. We will get there when it's necessary or whatever. Then I got angry inside my heart and I say, man, you know what? You're the welfare, you're sitting on your fat asses, you're eating the money of the government and you do not look to the welfare of the people in the town. And I throw down the phone.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So apparently I should have done that. I heard. But that is me. And I talk the truth. Okay, so at the end of the day, when I went to Childline, I said to the lady, you know what, you are my last hope. There's no more people for me to go to. There's nothing more for me to do. I was even at the church. I have God with me on my side, and He will pull me through. He is my everything. Don't make a mistake. I need to confess this. So I said to the lady at Childline, you're my last hope. I'm so frustrated. Nobody is doing nothing. It feels like I can take petrol and pour it over that pedophile and light him.
Yes. Yes. Understand.
So
Understand.
The welfare, there's a problem. They are near to where I stay. If they can come out here. So they first talk to that lady there. And the next moment, a police officer, a security guard, and two welfare women pitched up at my house. And they say, Childline said that I said I'm going to buy petrol and burn me and my child.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
No. Right. Right. It's it's okay. Yes, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. Understood. 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 Yeah. You gotta be strong. Yeah. You gotta be strong and stick with your principles and scruples. Don't let anybody ever intimidate you to change for them or change for them. You are a very strong woman, but you're trying to do this alone and you really need support. And I wish I was there close by that I could come and give you that kind of support. I'm, 3,000 miles, 4,000 miles away from you, a long plane ride, but it's okay. It's okay. Like you can do it. You can do it. And for all you that are listening in this room, Leica is a really sincere, good woman that had to deal with a man that had destroyed the innocence of a child. That's what he did. He destroyed the innocence of a child. And family doesn't seem to support like a her family is here, her family's room. And some of you are like that. I know that Cruella, right? I know Cruella. Yeah. Yes. I understand. Right. Yes, understand. You will. Wow.
Yes, that even tell the whole story if I was guilty in any way, in any sense.
Right, right.
It's just they got too much power. And I saw the other night on the channel that a lady said that a letter can be drafted and take that letter to the president. Now
Right.
I thought of that as my absolute last plan. I saw it a long time ago. The fact that she mentioned it last week just confirmed it to me that there's also other people that have that idea in their mind. So when everything else failed, I will sleep in my car outside the gates in my car in front of the parliament or wherever the president's office is. And every morning I will ask to see the president. Neatly, politely, clean, calm, collective. And if I tell me no, I'll come the next time back. I'll be back the next time. I will be there every morning. I don't care how many times, but until the president says, listen, here is a woman that doesn't give up. I don't care what I must do as long as I don't hurt other people, as long as it doesn't hurt my child, as long as it doesn't, as long as other people doesn't get hurt. I'm talking about innocent people.
Right.
I will do what it takes to get back my child.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
This all like she's my only child. I had her when I was 39 years old. I got married very late, and I had my child very late because I was a career woman. I went away a lot, and I did courses, and I educated myself, and I did this, and I did that, and I did that. I felt I must have a child the day when I feel I'm right to have a child. And the day that I done everything I wanted to, I wanted to have a child with all my heart. So I lost the first one, like in 2 months' time, and I was devastated, and I just couldn't get pregnant after that.
Right.
And I get married, and with the same man whom I lost my little baby of 2 months old, and then we got married, and then 5 weeks after the wedding,
Uh-huh.
I felt
Yeah. It's
even during the week of the honeymoon.
okay.
It is so special.
It is. It is. It is.
She's right heart. She's extremely intelligent. I don't say these things because it's my child. God really gave me an extra awesome child.
Right.
And now I thought was come on. The story is
No, you. No, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Keep your faith in God. God is there watching over you. Just pray to God. You have to pray to God. I mean, this is a hard thing. Yes. Hold on one second here. Apparently, I guess somebody, Christina Renoza, has asked me, am I still live? Yes, I'm still live. I'm listening to Lycan Hartzenberg from South Africa, Northwest Province, and she is called away from country code 27. And David Haldago, good morning. I saw you call me early this morning. I'm live on the show. And I know David's case is coming up too. He's got a bad case. And Christina Renoza, what is the question you would like me to tell you there, Christina? So, and then I have Corella. So I have four of you right now, and like on the phone. Now, um, go ahead. Go ahead, Leica. Go ahead. Okay. Well, here's what you need to do. Right. Have you tried to go to another? Have you tried to go to another social worker? Mhm. Mhm. Right.
Yes, investigation like nobody's business. You know exactly what is going on here, but everybody turns their faces away. Your hands are really chopped off. It is so bad that I know exactly what is going on here, but that I cannot say over the phone.
Have you tried to talk to news media about your case? The news media, your outlets that write the news about stories. It's all right. 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 Yeah. Right. That's all right. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Yeah. Right. Understand. Understand. Yeah. 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 Uh, well, it is a very, very, very hard thing you're going through, but you need to get some type of family support, someone out there that's close by to you. I don't know. Have you thought about talking to someone that can help you through it, a professional, someone in the medical field that can help you? Have you talked about that? Right, right, right. Well, I think you need like that. Is there maybe support groups that you can sit around and people can talk to each other? Like, are there a support group that other people have had bad experience with their children with pedophiles? Is that possible? Uh huh.
People, yes, through CPS, CPS sent them. They end up at Debbie.
Okay. All right. Uh huh.
It's very you your eyes open in life. Then your eyes open.
Yeah.
Then they get it.
Well, are there support groups? Sometimes you look up the word support groups. Um, uh, Parents that lost children, or parents that are dealing with pedophiles, or parents that will support one another. A support group is a good thing to get involved in. Like they have it for Alcohol Anonymous. People that are addicted to alcohol, there's support groups where they go and they talk about alcohol. There are drug groups. And there's got to be groups in there somewhere. They will talk about it. They will talk about it. They will talk about it. Um,
For people that are addicted with each other.
it's okay. You got it. You know, one thing about when Jesus Christ was alive, he never gave up with people. He was always discouraged, and he doesn't give up. So you got to have the belief. I look at life, and this is to everybody in my room, because right now I have Dorothy Cook and Christina Reynoso, who are two wonderful ladies that spend a lot of time helping others. Dorothy Cook is from North Carolina. Christy, um, Christine, Christina Reynoso is from Las Vegas, Nevada, and she's helped out three or four people there. She's helped out Corolla. She's helped out a girl named Megan Wilson from Wilmington, Detroit. Excuse me, Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware. So I know they're in here, and right now Dorothy is trying to help you with suggestions, and she's saying things in here. And Christina Reynoso is also helping here too. But there is, sometimes you have to try another doctor. If they prescribe you for drugs, drugs is not going to get you through this. You need to talk about your what's bugging you. You need to sit there with people that are the same experience. Drugs just mask the problem. Drugs is a temporary euphoria, and you shouldn't have to take drugs. I don't believe that you should have to, because you need to get to the root of the problem. You need to get the root of the problem. And also, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Yes, she was. I know. I know. Yes. Yeah.
He wanted the CPS.
Right.
While they were things going off away, so
It's
my mother was never on nothing. She was on Jesus.
right.
And somehow I got that strong. God is my everything. Jesus is my everything. I'm holding on their hands, really. Otherwise, I would have been dead long time if it wasn't for God. And I talk like God because like my best friend, because I do have a personal relationship with my Creator. That's what my mother told us. But
Right.
I can't be like her, being on nothing. At least I'm off the sleeping pills. I'm just on a light antidepressant. And a little pill that when things get too tough, like now the court case, I just take a little pill, a half of a pillicky, cold pillicky to go into the court story. That is what the doctor tells me. Furthermore, I'm on vitamins. I'm on Poseidon, which is a very good antioxidant. I eat. I put turmeric out of TV salt, ground salt, turmeric, all those things. Ginger, fresh ginger. I put all those things after I cook. I put it over my food.
Right.
So those things, I eat very healthy things. I will soon go to the garden outside and pick fresh spinach leaves. I will make a sandwich with no butter, only a little bit of mayonnaise, those fresh spinach leaves, and I put cayenne pepper and salt and black pepper on it. And I
Okay.
make a sandwich like that
All right.
with a glass of milk. Um, that is awesome. So I really do eat wonderful things to also help me. But
Right.
with a year and a half now, it feels like I heard that the welfare they work on the 2 year, they call it the 2 year gap between mother and child.
Right.
They fight for that 2 year because apparently when a child reaches 2 years not being with the mother, it's as if the child move, they will complete the sentence. But you know what I want to say.
Right. 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 Cruella is relating a lot to what you're saying. Cruella has had a similar experience. She says that um, she said, um, here's what she said. This is Cruella from Oxnard, California. She's a mother of two children. She says that um, that who assaulted gave false police reports during their call for welfare checks on my mom. Um, see, her mom's been missing for 6 months, and her mom needs caregiving help. And her brother has been so mean to her that he's trying to evict her out of the home that she was taken to. Yes, and it's sad that when you hear that, yeah, yeah, and so in the short time you're with me right now, I don't think I've got very far helping you, but I do care. I pray about you, and I wish there was other support groups locally that you could be a part of. Maybe if you go to Alcohol Anonymous and ask them, is there a support group for uh, people? I mean, if you can go to support groups that existing, they can say there are the support groups that support people that have been involved with pedophiles or have their children abuse their children. These pedophiles are out there and they prey on young children. It's sad. It's very sick. But I know that support groups, yeah, the support groups is what you really need to find, a support group. And you start going there regularly and it'll get better. It'll get better. It'll get better. Yes. 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 I concur with you. I concur with you on that. But uh-huh. Right. Well, what you can do is maybe work as a volunteer with police that are prosecuting pedophiles. Or you can find up there, you can do all your research on pedophiles and maybe helping them will help you. That's what I'm trying to say. But I understand. Good. Well, keep at it. Keep at it. I understand the situation. But I look at my running clock right now. Yeah, right. My time is up. It doesn't mean you have to leave right this second, but I got to wrap it down because it's after 11 o'clock my time. My show is only 1 hour. It's from 10 to 11 Pacific Standard Time. And I know it's nighttime where you're at. But I want to thank all the people in my room. I want to thank Dorothy Cook from North Carolina, Christina Reynoso from Nevada, Cruella from California, and David Halago from California. He's the one that his daughter is accusing him of improper behavior for his daughter, and he has really been torn apart by it. But she has recanted, and now the social. No, you're right. That people that are pedophiles don't hang on my show. And I want to thank Antenna Eve from California, all of you, and especially Leica from South Africa. Here's a strong woman, and everybody pray for her and help her get through this because this room does care about you. They've been listening for you for a good, you know, good 60 minutes of you talking. All right. So we will talk again. We will talk. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you feel a little bit better, but we'll talk to you. But people in this room do care. This is a support group, and it does care. It does care. And you will eventually get through this, but you got to get a support group that's close to you. All right. So God bless you, Leica. And my prayers are with you. God bless everybody in this room. I'll be on again at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast of California. There's a brief message from my attorney, Vincent Davis. Listen to the message. It's a really good message that he gives. So keep fighting for your children. Don't give up. Have a good day with you. God bless you. And I will talk to you soon.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce him. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the
last ones left. Put your